Yeah, good
Can you hear
morning.
me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You're welcome. Can you see my screen?
Good morning, sir. Yes, yes,
Morning. I
yes, yes,
greet
yes.
you, Mr. Dada. Well done, Azibulus. I am
Thank you.
Grace, Clinton, Gloria, Jeremiah, Mr. Henry, Mr. Femi. How you doing? Oluti,
We're doing
Richard,
fine.
Sam Yisao, Stella, and Yaya. I think Prince Caspar just joined us. You're welcome, everybody. Mr. Val, good
Indeed.
morning to you. I hope we are doing great. I hope you're doing great. I hope you are having a good week so far. Good
Yes,
morning.
yes, we are doing great. Thanks to Sito Bong in the house and the
Good
rest
morning.
of us.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Henry. Thank you. Uh, so what's the time? I think we can begin. As usual, we just give few minutes for people that will be trying to join us, and then we commence. So today we are having CPI. We're having CPI. So we have a couple of red folder news today. As usual, we need to stop by our economic calendar to see what's going on before we go on to the chart. So at 11 o'clock, we're going to be having the Bank of England governor is going to be speaking. And then at 2:30, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
All right, all right. So we have Bank of England governor speaking at 11 a.m. and then 2:30 we're having CPI news, consumer price index. So this particular one is always very should I say high impact in the market. So we are encouraged to be very careful with the way we approach the markets today. And of course, don't forget that capital preservation is also a technique of risk management. Okay, so let's check our charts. So let's see what we can make out of the charts today. All right, let's start with let's just do some major currencies. So let's start with Euro USD. So Euro USD, when I was analyzing Euro USD, it was a situation where it's not every day that you're going to have what to trade. Okay, it's not every day you're going to have what to trade. Some days you're going to have what to trade. Some other days you have to sit out and wait for the markets to do something good for you. So coming from the weekly time frame, this is all we are having to work with, and we can just say that we are currently in this sort of demand area on the weekly. Okay, we're currently in that demand area. You can see what it looks like on the line chart. That's currently where we are. If we zoom into the daily, you see that there was an order block that is laying down there, and that's currently where we are trading from. So this most recent reaction from Euro USD that we're currently seeing came from this order block. Okay, so that's what price is currently doing now, and so I was not looking to trade Euro USD or anything. I just want to show us that personally, I'm going to be watching what happens today. All right, because if we zoom out of the higher time frame, you see we are in a region of possible sales. Can you see? If we are taking a fib from here to here, you see that we are in a region of possible sales. So what is happening here, we have to be very, very careful and watchful. Coming to the daily time frame again. Okay, we have already seen this. Let's see the 4 hours. 4 hours did something yesterday very significant. 4 hours came on to give us an expansion to the upside. Can you see that we had this expansion? Can you see? Look at the line charts. Price broke all of these guys here, and here. So we were very much aligned to what that daily. Remember that daily order block was saying about buy. So we're aligned to those buys with the 4 hours information showing us this. So today we may see what the EU has to do from here. If it gives us a strong, maybe a bullish engulfing when it falls inside this guy on maybe on the 1 hour time frame, we can look to buy. Okay. So if we get a fully bullish engulfing candle formation as a way for confirmation, okay, we can look to buy. So usually I would just like to buy this guy, but when I have information that suggests otherwise, okay, I always look to be very careful. It is not a must that I must trade today. The year just started. We are going to have 1,001 trading opportunities in 2026. So if I don't take a particular trade, or if I'm being more cautious on a particular trade, there is a reason why. And of course, you know that we live to fight another day. So on the 4 hours now, this guy is looking very good for us. I like this other, what's it called? This fair value gap. And then I like everything that's happened here. If you see here, there was also a fully bullish engulfing candle on the H4. You see this candle, this one here, fully engulfed this particular candle. Is that okay? Someone saying my sound is not audible. Please, are you hearing me?
Yes,
I
I can hear you.
can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Richard, Happy New Year to you too, but please check your volume. Check your audio is on Zoom. Just click on settings. I think you see audio settings. Check it to be sure that you are good, because I'm audible. I'm audible over here. All right. So let's continue. So yeah, I was saying that if you notice, you see this candle fully engulf this other smaller one. So this is a very good situation. It's a very good sign that we may actually bounce off from here. Okay. So let's see what price does here today. Today is also CPI. So if it happens towards that time, you should be careful what you do in the market so that you don't expose your account to high spreads and possibly slippage. Okay. So that's that for Euro USD. All right. So GU, we're having sell information. So that's another reason why I'm being more careful with EU buys, because GU is giving us sell, EU is giving us buy. So there's a sort of conflict there. So we should be very, very careful. Okay. So on GU, you see, we had this situation that we talked about, I think yesterday, where this candle engulfed this previous one. So coming into the daily now, we had this zone. We marked out the zones that we expect GU to fall from. So from this high, you mark our Fibonacci to this low, right? Anywhere from the 60, of course, anywhere from the 50 is a premium zone. And price tapped this guy yesterday. We talked about this, like I see the line that was drawn. Price tapped that line and has given us a rejection around that zone. So now what's happening now? We need something more from H4, of course. H4 needs to give us a proper expansion for us to know that, oh, okay, yes, price wants to sell, because there's a tendency for it to want to still run up a little bit before it starts the sell. Okay, so these are the situations where things are not the clearest. So what we should do is to just be very, very watchful and careful in the market at this point. There's no need in doing impulse trading just because you feel like it's going to happen. You jump and take a trade. Okay, so GU is currently in our premium zone, so anything can happen, but we need H4 to confirm that direction for us. Okay, the moment H4 gives us that information, we are going to know what to do from there. So those are the two directions we are having for EU and GU. So let's see USD CHF. I think there's something that is cooking. Yeah. So USD CHF did something very nice. You remember that we first of all pointed out this guy that we're expecting price to come here and react from this. Let me go to the daily because you see more on the daily. Yes, this fair value gap on the daily time frame. And you see this was from here to here was a trading range. So anywhere from the 50%, okay, to the 100 is a premium zone. And price ran into the 70% zone. So we are very much inclined to sell at that point. Good, that's one. Two, the daily time frame yesterday came and fully engulfed. So yesterday was Monday. It came and fully engulfed Friday's candle. Can you see? yesterday, Monday, fully engulfed Friday's candle. Good. And now something happened today that I liked. Today did not sweep the low. If today swept the low like this, this our trade now is in trouble because price may want to aim for the high. Is that okay? So today opened without sweeping the low. So this guy now looks like a retracement to somewhere. It looks like a retracement to go and do something. So that is why I now went on to H4 to see this change of character. Can you see H4 time frame, please? Can you see what's happening on the H4 time frame? H4 gave us a change of character, a sweep. We had a sweep here, and then we had a break to the downside to further confirm what was happening on the daily time frame fair value gap. So we are very much inclined to sell USD CHF today, okay? And then another thing is that H4 printed a nice fair value gap here. So I am very much interested in selling USD CHF. So you can go ahead and place your limit for this guy. You can go ahead and place your limit for USD CHF. Let me see. Okay, I think 27 is okay. 27 pips SL is fine. So you can go ahead and place your limits. We are going to look to sell USD CHF today. We're going to look to sell USD CHF today. Daily has told us, or be from weekly. I don't know if you noticed, but weekly did a previous week high sweep here. So you see that was a sign we may come down. So weekly did the sweep. Daily gave us fully bearish engulfing, and then did not sweep the low before coming back. H4 gave us a sweep and a break, a fair value gap, and this area that we may want to sell from. So I think everything has aligned. So we have done our part, to pick out the trade. The remaining thing is for the market to give us the delivery. Okay, so what you can do now is to put on a risk that you are okay with. Don't expose yourself to something that you are not fine with. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out for today. Let's go ahead and check this out for today. Here's the CHF sell limit. Our entry price is going to be around 0.79939. Our stop loss is going to be 0.803, no, 80209. And then our take profit. Take profit is for this 4R. I mean, this almost 5R. Of course, from 2R, from 2 risk to reward, you can start to secure profits. Okay. And then the final TP for the trade is this. Okay. So this is how the trade looks like. This is what we are going to be working with. So you can go ahead and screenshot it, the trade call, or write it down somewhere because I'm going to be leaving the screen now. Is that okay? So USD CHF has given us everything we are looking out for. So let us see what price does for us today. Hopefully we can get a nice sell from this zone. Okay. All right. That's that. As traders, we wake up every morning and take risk. We wake up every morning and take risk. Okay. So gold, what's gold saying? Gold did something nice. Gold closed yesterday with the body. Mr. Jerry, are you good morning? Good morning, you're welcome.
You said we wake up every morning.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You said we wake up every morning to take risk as traders.
Yes, so that's what
End
we
up
do.
making money as
And we end up making money. Yes. So gold did this. Gold closed above all time. We analyzed this guy yesterday, and we said that the way this candle closes, yesterday is going to play a huge role on our next step on gold. Good. So gold closed with a body. So what can we expect? We can expect higher prices on gold, even if it means we trading to the next psychological zone, which is 5,000. The next psychological zone is 5,000. So there's every tendency we go because Remember when 4,000 was looking as if it's impossible, but look at us now. We are already trading at 4,500. Okay, so we can always still hit 5,000. So what happened yesterday? This candle closed strongly beyond this guy. So what can we expect? What is the most recent expansion? This guy. Okay, that's the most recent expansion. So that is where we can expect gold to do a pullback. If gold can do a pullback inside these regions, then this is another bus stop or station that we can use to do what? To drive price back to the upside. Is that okay? So this is the next zone we're going to be looking out for gold to trade, for us to continue. And then if you are a lower time frame trader, maybe if we break from here, you can always look to catch something from the next expansion. The main thing is every new expansion is always an opportunity to join a trade. Please, every new expansion is a break of structure. Every new break of structure is always an opportunity to join a trade. So for now, on the higher time frame, the most recent expansion is this line that I have drawn here. Okay, so we're going to look for price to give us that pullback, and then we continue the trade. There's also this FVG that is here. So we are very much positioned for the next rally on gold. Okay, very much positioned for the next rally on gold. So that is that's that for gold. So let us wait for the pullback, and we can play along. Okay. Let's check CAD CHF. CAD CHF did something yesterday. If you recall, we were saying that if we can get this expansion here, this one here, we are going to look to sell from here. Okay, so yesterday did that very beautifully. Look at it. Yesterday finally broke below this below this low. So we are now interested in selling. So let's go to the H4. Are we going to go and press sell just like that? No, we are not. Okay, so we need H4 to give us something. H4 should come and give us an expansion or a fully bearish engulfing candle. Okay, so that we can now know that yes, our sell is ready. And then when we start that sell, we are going to look to sell it all the way till this low. Okay, so you see, this is the most recent. Look at the line chart. This is the most recent. All this area is the most recent expansion now. Okay, so looking at price trading into these areas, giving us a reason to sell. Then we trade all the way till this draw on liquidity. Is that okay? So that is what we are going to be looking at for CAD CHF. There's also an FVG here. The price mitigated. Oh, okay. Price mitigated it. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. So the next thing is for price to give us that 4 hours expansion. We need that 4 hours, not 1 hour, 4 hours, because we're coming from the daily. So we are coming from the daily. The next thing that you should be looking out for is H4 alignment. So I need us to break below or give us a fully bearish engulfing candle. So if we can get either of those two things, then we are good to fire on our sells. Okay. So let me see, what else do we have? What else do we have? GBP card. What's GBP card saying? Okay, GBP card. I just want to buy GBP card. Yes, I just want to continue buying with GBP card. Okay, I want to continue buying GBP card. We had this key level, this place that price interacted with so many times. So as price has broken free from that place, I just want this pullback inside this guy till that high. Okay, so when you see this kind of rally, you don't wait for price may not even giving you those kind of very major deep pullbacks. Just try to aim to play continuation. Why is this not picking up? Aim to play continuation from the most recent expansion, which is what we are having here. Is that okay? So if we get an alignment on H4 at this point, best believe that we should be getting a trade. So this one is just direction. Okay, this one is just direction for GBP card. And I think same thing for USD card. We are trying to buy. Okay, you see, we started the buy from here, and then we now run into this key level. I see the way price was here so many times. So we have now broken free from that place. We have closed with a body beyond that zone. So I'm expecting price to do what? I'm expecting price to come, sweep this guy, I want price to give us a sweep, and then we now start what? We now do 4 hours expansion. H1 will now give us our entry, then we can buy. Okay, so if I don't get that, I'll just be waiting. So I repeat, on the daily, I want us to sweep either this low or any of those lows, and then H4 will give us an expansion to the upside, and then we have a sweep and break on the H1, and then we can start we can continue our buy momentum. So those are the few things you're looking out for. So we have directions for GBP CAD, for USD CAD, and what else? And gold, right? And then we have a trade idea for USD CHF. Somebody asked for USD CHF to call. So this is the call, please. So when I call like this, just take a screenshot or you write it down when I'm talking, because we cannot just stay on the screen for a long time. So I think that's Kane there. I think you have taken the screenshot now. I think you're taking the screenshot now, or you have written it down somewhere. So just place the trade. Please, emphasis, risk management, risk what you are comfortable with putting on a trade. Else you may be, exposing your account to to calamity. So let's be very, very cautious. And then, of course, we wake up every morning to take risk and make money. So that's that from me. Mr. Val, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you.
Okay.
God bless you. Nice job. Right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Situ have done good job. Right. So let me share my views on what I'm looking at. Right. So the first one, let me talk about NZD-USD. NZD-USD. Where are we, guys? Okay. The truth, let's look at it from a bigger picture perspective. So we have been seeing price giving us lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So which we all know that all these signs is a sign of what? A bearish continuation. But where we are majorly concerned is the last high and the last low. So this is the last low we have. We have a good break of structure there. I love to bring out all this thing out because it make me to simplify my own trade. Then this was the high, so boom. So we have a change of character here, right? So we have change of market. So now, when I have now that, okay, this bearish leg, the guy don't expire here. So what's the next phase are we? So we are now on what? On a bullish phase. So we are now on bullish phase, right? So that's an impulse phase. So when we have an impulse phase, the next phase we have is a corrective space. So I will change it to, let me just do this. So after corrective phase, then the next maybe will be what? An impulse phase. So these are the 3 phases that price do move, right? So because understanding the phase where you are in the market is very, very important. Now, an impulse phase, so let's delete this. We don't need this for now. Okay, let me add my drawing. So, which means this is an impulse phase. So here we come our range, our range. Where's our range now? So here we come our daily low, then our daily high. So on daily, we are just trading between this range. So bringing a Fibo, now we have okay. So we have our premium and our discounts. premium at discount. So price tap into that premium 50 equilibrium line and it bounce. So and for us to buy now, buy here, buy NZD USD is a suicide. So no matter how this buy may look like a Gulf candle, or this type of a Gulf candle, I do not honor it. I do not honor this type of a Gulf candle, and I will tell you the reason. Because it's an engulfing candle that is forming in a seller territory. So I do not honor any buying that show face in this seller territory. I do not honor it. So which means what? If the engulfing candle appear around there, so that will not be a very for us to buy. So and now we are having we need price to trade to discount. And when we look at this discount, we have this big imbalance. This big imbalance on this discount way. So we have that big FEG. Then below the FEG, we have a kind of demand zone. A kind of demand. So these are my major two zones that if I'm going to be longing for us to continue buying this guy, we need price to come to that zone. So we need price to come to where? That zone. So we are having big imbalance. We can be attractive to price. Are we bullish? Yes, we are bullish. But we need price to come to at least this place before we can go bullish. So now I want you now look at the kind of information what is happening now on this daily. We have this low, we have this high. So another formation has formed here. We have another break of structure. So this is a value break of structure. Why is it value? This last bullish candle, we see a bearish candle that closed below the last bullish candle. So that make this break of structure a qualify. There's now that shows us bullish. But when you look at the last candle here, so we have another candle here, so which also give us a kind of shift in market structure to the downside. So what is this telling us? Like we may like trading maybe back to this low before another bullish continuation may occur on NZD. So and that's why I'm looking for a sell opportunity. And formation here is like giving us a kind of head and shoulder in price action techniques. So drop it to 4 hours where we'll be able to see a proper market structure. So on 4 hours now, here we have break of structure. Then we can categorize this place, whether we put it here or we put it here. So which can be our break. So now we are not dealing with higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So based on price action, all right, we know that we are already creating, when we create a higher high, lower low, it means that is a bearish. So we are creating lower low, the next is a lower high, and we'll continue. So here now, this is where we shall begin to look for a sell opportunity. For me, here now become the bearish phase. So I'm waiting for an impulse. So from this bearish phase now, I love to see some liquidity on the road. So if I look at this, I have first liquidity here. Then the next liquidity is here. That is the next liquidity on the road. So I would love if CPI, and that's why this I am not moved by this yet, because CPI is in the front. So I would love if CPI can give us a kind of shift, and then we can trade down. Sorry, what's this? So if CPI can give us a kind of that. So in summary, I'm looking out for a sell opportunity on NZD chef, NZD USD. I want to go to 1 hour. So for 1 hour now, I love what price is doing. You can see that we have overstretched. So 1 hour is inducing seller. I love, but the reason why I could not sell for 1 hour under this here, I have not see any kind of shift in market structure, even with 30 minutes. This is just, there's no here now. You can see there's a kind of equal high here. So I'm not seeing liquidity be taking a result. So I would love this if I'm going to use smaller time frame. Maybe I would love to see one leg, maybe take out this high or a formation like this. Then that is here. So the liquidity formations around there. So that will compare me to short. So I'm going in for what? A short, and if I get a sell around there, my target will be here. So that is my view on NZD. And if dollar is so strong, the tendency that this week and next week we'll be trading to this low here to fill in this fair value gap here. So the chances is very, very high. So that we could trade to this place. So we are bearish on NZD USD. So that is one. Then MK, my view when Tito was analyzing this guy. So the sell is valid, but I want us to also look at this thing in a bigger picture. Let's go to weekly time frame, because we need not just to trade, we need to look markets in a bigger picture that will show us where we really are. Now, let me bring it back. So when you look at weekly, okay, let's start from monthly first. Though this guy will be very bearish, he has this trench. So when you look at where price is tagged now, is connecting with a kind of, let me bring this horizontal line here, a kind of strong support is waiting there. And not only strong support, the price is sitting on yearly open. So this yearly open, when we see 3-month open and yearly open, it's a very strong. Who's that now? So please let me mute anyone that is talking.
Please mute every.
So when you see price come to this yearly open, then you need to be caution. But when you see, if you can break the yearly open and see monthly candle or weekly candle close the yearly open, then that is where the strong sell will continue. But a sell that is coming or a buy that is going is getting to yearly open, meaning that yearly open means when by January, when this market open, this is where it open, and also monthly 3-month open. So that place is a very strong zone, and we don't want to we don't want to sell into this kind of zone. Then come to weekly. I also look at something weekly. Okay, weekly we have been very bearish. Where's our last phase on weekly? This is the last low. So this will give us what? A break of structure from weekly. From weekly, we have a break of structure. Now, where's our swing high? So here we come our weekly swing high. And let me delete this. I don't need it again. So you can see now that we you can see that we have what? Over extended to the downside. So selling this guy from here now, for me, I will just stay off. This guy is just ranging. Now, look at it weekly also again. We get to this place, we came down, we go up, we came down. So we are trading on this demand zone, and this is the last bearish candle that formed. Then for us to have this bullish engulfing candle, it shows that we are bullish. We have engulfed this candle, have engulfed this bearish candle. So based on my experience, this is showing a bullish continuation. So now give us to daily. So you can see now on daily, how do we trade range? It's better to sell from resistance. You buy from support, or you stay out. You stay out from this ranging. Don't trade it at all. You don't trade range at the middle. If you like is selling, let it go. We must get to the ability of allow some trade to go, not to enter in. We should get to the middle whereby we are scanning for quality trade, not just to be taking trade, name of want to trade. So these guys is ranging on daily. And what we preach is that once market is ready, stay away. Look for another currency pair. So, and if you want to play a range, you sell from resistance. When you come to demand, you just put the market in a channel like this. Buy here. If you buy here now, you'll be in profit. Or you sell here. Look at when you get to where you sell, you buy, you sell, you buy, you sell, you buy. Then, if there will be another sell, let the sell be up here. So, but for me, I want to see maybe price breakout, retest. Then I can look for what? A buy. Then that's what we make. Then, or let this guy break down, retest. So this is only way I want to trade USD share. Whatever is doing inside this channel, I am not interested. But if peradventure you want to trade it, then you need to look a clear direction. That weekly is showing us we are bullish, daily is showing us we are bullish, and we'll go to 4 hours. 4 hours is showing bullish. So this displacement, it may be a deceive or fake out. So when we look at 4 hours now, what do we see? We can see that this is last low. We can see on 4 hours now that this place, we have just what? We have just changed character from this high. So the best thing is for you to wait for a buy opportunity. Even when this sell come, I will advise position for a buy opportunity. So this is my take on USD share. So based on what it called, you can also market. If you don't respect anybody, I'm only giving my own opinion. Doesn't mean that the sell will not happen. The sell can happen on 15 minutes. So let's go now. If you want to look at that sell, fine, on 15 minutes, we have displacement. So wait. If you want to sell on 15 minutes, then you know you said that you want to stay long. So we are in a what? You can see the way I marry higher time frame to smaller time frame. So we're in a discount. So as it is to cost something around this fair value gap, so wait for price to come to that place. Then when you look for a sell, target back this low, then your stop loss will be here. At least you get your 1 to 2, maybe 20, 30 pips. You are good to go. But for those of us that swing trade, that will trade, I will not advise to look for a sell. But if you want to take it like 20, 30 pips and go out of the market, then you can position for a short sell around that place. So that is my view on that. You must touch, okay, he has not touched AUD. So AUD, I'm seeing AUD at least trading to this place, but I don't want to sell AUD now. Why? Because demand is still in control. We have a break of structure. This demand is open. It gave us another break of structure. Price running to this demand, it bounce. So buying now is not safe. Selling now is not safe. Which is safe? Stay away from now. So maybe when price come back here, then we can look for a Gulf candle around there and continue buy. Or if price break this low, then we are trading. It means that we will trade lower. We have this is our swing high, our swing low, our swing high. So we put a Fibo, right? So on daily, then there's room that. So once price break this low, then we'll be looking for a buy opportunity around there. So for now, no trade for me on AUD USD because price has not given that view. If you come back here, then we can look for a buy. Can look for a buy and take profit around there. So I'll wait and see, because what I'm seeing here is like price is creating head and shoulder. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline. And the way to trade this is allow price to take out the neckline, the retest to this, or wait for a buy around there. So this is my view. I may be wrong, or this is my view on AUD USD. I'm staying away from now. So the best trade alignment for us now is that NZUSD that I point out. So we can look, we can wait for a trade opportunity after the CPI. Then I also love what this guy is doing. Sito have analyzed this, and the analysis was fantastic. So to add, we are bearish on from daily time frame. So from daily to this thing, we are bearish. So what you need to do now is just to wait for price to get to your premium and look for a sell. So we have that high, we have this low. Currently, price sitting on equilibrium line. Please don't sell on whether it's 15-minute time frame. Don't sell in a discount. Sell in premium. So maybe from 61.8 Fibo level, you can use 61.8 Fibo level. You can use 70, 71, you can use 75, you can use 79. But anything above 50, after 50, the next one is 61.8 of any swing. And I'm telling you the way to trade a pullback and for you to be safe. Any swing like this, then wait for at least 61.8 Fibo before you sell. You don't sell whatever the formation is giving you here. Even sometimes price may return from 32.8 Fibo if there's a strong momentum. I like that guy to go. So this one now we are waiting. We have a break of structure, and we have a valid change of character. They have that valid and invalid break of structure, valid and invalid change of character. So here I consider this as a valid change of character one. We have a candlestick that closed with body. Then we have a first break of structure will now become a liquidity grab. So we shall come now a liquidity grab. Then it now give us a break of structure. So this guy is qualified for change of character. Then after this, I look at where are liquidities on the road. The first liquidity now is this top, and the second liquidity we have is this place. So this place is a liquidity for which we also call inducement. I would love to see if they can take out that liquidity, then we can continue looking for a sell opportunity on GU. News is coming. CPI is so tough, so we don't know the direction which CPI will go. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any trade you want me to look at, kindly put it, because we don't want to exceed 10:30, at least 1 hour for this session. So that is my view. That's okay. My brother have deal with gold and every other thing, so I don't have any contrary opinion to all the analysis he has made. So card, okay, he has not touched card. Okay, Mr. Lulu, you are raising your hand. So card, now you can see card will be what? Here we have a shift of market structure. Market is bullish, but now market has give us another shift of market structure for a sell again. So we are looking for a sell. There become our swing high there and our swing low, right? So what do we need? I need a daily time. So we have price tapping into premium and reject. So can we push more up then all we need to do, once we have one more push up, maybe like to this place. The reason why I love that place is because there's a tiny fair value gap around in this eye here. So it takes eagle eyes to see it, and we have one here. So, and now where are liquidities on the road? The bumps. We have bumps number one, this small eye here. That's first bump. Then the second bump is this here. So now price has taken this first bump. If we see a change of character here, we can say. So now we move to 4 hours now. Now you can see on 4 hours, I already put this blue line here. Why did I put it? Because we have taken out liquidity, first liquidity here, and price has tapped into premium. Now, but on 4 hours, we are still bullish. This is our last break of structure. Our last break of structure. So we have this low. So for us to have a valid sell, we need a momentum that break this low here. So once we have this low break, then here will become a supply zone. Then we can look for what? Maybe to sell to anywhere you want to sell to. So this is my view. This is what I'm looking at and I'm waiting for on USD CAD. Or maybe price traded, if the news strong, we may see price to trade to this place. Come and take out this next liquidity. And from there, we have a sell. Mr. Lulu, please, your question.
Okay, good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, Mr. Va, I'm looking at EA. Please, what's your take on EA this morning? Thank you.
So, EA is bearish. We have this liquidity that will not be taken. I'm still of opinion that price is coming to hunt this liquidity here, right? So daily is showing us we are bearish with momentum, right? Then price is trading below monthly open, 3-month open, and yearly open. That shows a serious sell. So what you need to do now? So okay, let's go to that daily. So we can see these are swing high to swing low. We need price to come to this zone before we sell. So 4 hours. So now on 4 hours, where are we? This is our last break of structure on 4 hours. So here become your swing high or swing low. Now price is creating a kind of liquidity inducement on the road, bulb number 1, and also there's still bulb number 2 on the road, because every of this eye, they are what? A kind of liquidity. So all we need now, allow price to come to premium. To come to premium, wait for change of character in 15 minutes. Then you can look for what? A sell on this. So look for a sell from premium on confirmation of don't buy this guy. There's nothing for you to buy here. There's nothing to buy. There's no change. This is where we have break of structure from. So if this guy is going to buy, price needs to close above this high that break this structure before you can say it's good. But now this guy is bearish and we remain bearish on EA. I think that will be all. Let me check if there's any other thing. Right. Okay. What was Mr. Jerry saying? Okay, that is okay. All right. Good morning, Mr. Okay, please. GJ, okay, GJ. GJ. EE40. Who is trading that one? Is that not Jama 40? EA. GJ, I mean, okay, GJ. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is massive. It's like that news has come out but it's in 11 now. It's in 11. So why? I don't like JPY. They are crazy. JPY is not a good currency pair for me. So this guy is bullish. There's nothing we can even say. What you want to say here? You can't join the buy. It's suicide. You can't join sell. It's suicide. So the best thing, this guy is bullish. all you need to do is wait for a pullback. Wait for a pullback. Then you continue to go low. So just wait for a pullback. That's what I would say. There's no much to analyze here. Wait for a pullback, look for a buy. Don't sell because it's super, you can see, very bullish. So any pullback is for you to get in position and buy. I think that is all. Somebody say, G, what is it? What is the name of that thing you put? Let me check again. DE40. Okay. DE40. DE40. Hey, I know it's JAMA 40. Let's look at weekly of JAMA 40. All these stocks, it just favor stay on the bullish side. So weekly, we have break structure and price is trading above this guy. So what you need to do now is come to daily, wait for, you can mark this place. So allow price, and that place is connected with monthly 3 month open. So any pullback, only that this thing, the pullback may not come to all this zone because. So let's go to smaller time frame and wait for. So let's go to 1 hour. So under 1 hour now, you can get entry, maybe this demand zone here. So yes, once we have a momentum like this, you just go to smaller time frame and look for entry. So wait for price to come to this place. You can wait for bullish engulfing candle 1 hour or 4 hours, and what you look for a buy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Please just check NASDAQ for me before we go.
NASDAQ.
Mr. Va, sorry, Mr. Va, you talk about silver this year that we are going to do the one now. This thing we have not heard say anything about it this year.
Yes, I'll say update. Even gold price is too price now. Price is too high for us to buy. We need a discount. I will talk about it now. So NASDAQ is what? NASDAQ is still bullish, but I would love to see a very good price. So NASDAQ now, that's what we'll do now. This is the higher time last year. So maybe we need to put a buy on NASDAQ and see. So we need NASDAQ to give us, NASDAQ not peak. Stock has not peaked this year, man. So let's just be patient. We need to see a good direction because it's still ranging. So once we have this guy with bullish momentum by here, then we can start position. Yeah, Mr. Lulu, what I said, please everybody, let's listen now. We tend to buy some instruments and to hold for the rest of the year. And I said, so everybody go to open, it may not be now, between now and next month, try hustle $100. That $100 is going to be your stop loss. It's going to be what? Stop loss. So fund your DuPont account, only DuPont accounts that will be allowed to participate in when we'll be dropping the entry. We are looking at gold, we are looking at NASDAQ, we are looking at NASDAQ, S&P 500.
And silver.
So because it based my experience, all those, we are not going to be trading them like trade, but we are going to buy them and hold like 6 months to 1 year. Because when you look at those instruments, if they peak, let's say they start from March, the rest of this year is always in a bullish continuation. So we want to see. So the reason why I say the $100 going to be a stop loss, we are going to risk. Let's say we are going with 0.1. Our stop loss will be 100 pips, meaning that, or we'll use 0.05 so that we can have 200 pips stop loss, meaning that if the trade go against our 200 pips from our entry, we lost that $100. But if you continue to go in your favor, maybe before the end of the year, if you have like 5,000 pips on 0.05, that's about $2,005. So please, just for now, hustle the money between now and ending of February. So make your $100 deposit on your DuPont account. When the time, I will verify who and who is ready. And I'm going to drop the signal on these people that the account is being verified. It's not my money, it's still your money. We just want to take a risk and position ourselves. So that is what, when the time reach, I will work with Mr. Jerry for us to get a good, so that many heads will come together so that we can position ourselves we look for a good entry to enter. But look at what happened. Okay, let me show us an example. Now, this is NASDAQ. Now, NASDAQ start bullish continuation for the year 2025. Let's say around there, okay, I'm coming. We have, let's say, we have out this place. So this bearish, so this is where we started from. So let's say we started from here, which is April. Now, between April to December, let's say how many pips did this guy travel? So let's say entry is here. Then this was the highest high. Please, how many pips is this one? Is it not 69,000? Sito? Abi now? Is it 69,000 or?
That's 69,000.
69.
So between April and December, this guy did 69,000.
6,950, 65, sir.
Okay, 65. Is this
6,000?
Okay, 6,950. Okay,
Nice.
Let's say 60,000. Let's say 60,000. We don't even need 60. We don't want to stay 60,000. Let's say we're able to cash 30,000 out of that move. The times it by 0.05. You know, that is huge money. So, and that is not dark. What of gold? Let's see how gold started from for the year. We are looking at 2025. Okay, 2025. This gold then. Let's go to weekly to view it on weekly. Because go to Yahweh, go. Where is it now? Okay, good. This one, it go top person to millionaire and it go top person to pioneer. Let me go to monthly so that we will not waste our time. So I just want to locate 2025. Okay, this January, November, August. Looking at January 2025. Okay, 2025. Okay, this. Okay, I've seen it. We are monthly. This is the monthly now. So we'll go to. So let's go to daily now. No, we don't need to do daily. Let me measure it. Let's say we get it. Let's say we enter from here. How many this one will give us? Let's say we enter from here, for example. So you can see this is about 160 something thousand pips. Imagine, even with 0.01 here, you see how much that your money will talk. So, and this is the concept. We just pray for us to get a very good entry. I love good to sell more, to sell at least, to get a very discount entry. So that's the idea, guys. Thank you for your time. Be careful, news is ahead. Don't cut inside the news. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time.
Please, when does this class start? I came in
9:30 to 10:30.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Bridget, my guy. I see you.
Your flyer said 10 o'clock. Oh, that's what misled.
That flyer, we'll do on that flyer very soon. but it is 9:30. All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Thank you.